purpose of this video is to show you how to use sine rule instead of sohcahtoa. And normally when you've got right angle triangles and you need to work out sides, missing sides or angles, you use sohcahtoa. But I'm going to use sine rule. Now if you've not seen my first video on sine rule, please see that first and then come to this one. Right, missing side. Right. This side here, it is a side. It's going to be paired up with 60 degrees. Remember, opposites attract. They're in opposite sides, right? This is question mark, and the angle is sin 60. Remember, angles are always sinners. So opposites attract, that's our first couple. Where's the other couple? 5 is attracted to, what's that then? That's 90 degrees. Sin 90. Angles are always sinners. Notice, right, I've got the sides on the top and the sin angles at the bottom, so it's consistent. Need to find question mark. So to get rid of divide by sin 60, you need to times by sin 60. Do the same on the other side. You're left with question mark. Now some of you know that sin 90 is already 1, so you can just leave it as 5. 5 over 1 is just 5. Press the SD button. 4.33. That's the side that we're after. We've done it. Here's another one. Side is attracted to, well, opposites attract. This angle here is missing. So miss a side needs to know who's going to marry. Needs to see the person before he can get married to that person there, to the angle. But we know angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. That's 90. 90 plus 60 is 150. 150 plus something to give me 180. That's 30. So now Mr. Side, Mr. Question mark, can see who he's marrying, right? So they can be paired up. So question mark, Mr. Question mark there, Mr. Side is married to sin 30. Remember, angles are always sinners. And the other couple is over here. This is attracted to sin 90. Now this becomes same as this, same kind of working out. Missing side is 4 centimeters. Right, this time we're trying to find the angle. Remember, angles are always sinners. Remember, the question mark always goes on the numerator, but because this is an angle, it's going to be sin. Angle, sin question mark. Right, opposites attract. That's 3 centimeters. Right then, we've got a 90 degrees here, but sin 90 needs to see who she's marrying, right? So we need a number here. How do we get this number over here? Right. If you know Pythagoras, if two sides are given, if it's a right angle triangle, which it is, and 2 sides are given, you can work out the third side. And because this is the longest side, we can do this to get this side over here. Square root 4 squared plus 3 squared. Right, whenever we're trying to work at the longest side, it's always a plus. But if we were trying to work out one of the shorter sides, it would have been a minus. Right, you do that on the calculator, you should get 5. So we now know that sin 90 will be attached, coupled with 5 centimeters. Sin 90, notice All the sinners are on the top this time. Sin 90 is coupled with 5. I'm going to work out sin question mark. So to get rid of divide by 3 times by 3. Do the same on the other side. Sin question mark is 0.6. That is not the angle. That doesn't even look like an angle. So how do I get the question mark? How do I get the angle? Remember? That's the angle. How do I get that one out? I need to do shift the sin out the way. So shift sin 0.6. Shift sin. So now I've got 36 point, I'll just round that to 2 decimal places then, 6.87, right? The question normally will tell you how many decimal places or how many significant figures they want it rounded. I'm just rounding it to 2 decimal places. There you go. So the angle there is 36.87. And what we just achieved, we've not even touched on sohcahtoa, we just relied on sine rule to work out the missing sides and angles.